So basically, we have in the PDF file, we have the safety set. I mean, in the first set of notes that I gave you will be the Word file with all the general practices, general gears, hardwares that you need, And then the second part is the softwares, whereby, not softwares, but software as in the management practices that you must embark on to. And these slides here is more on, I think you may have seen this before, and this is by Madam Rohaida. She actually give it to me so that I can reinforce for everybody, especially for those of you who are in fourth year going out to work and you're doing your IDP at the moment. So these are the things that we want you to look into the legal part of things, in the health and safety management of our construction site. Okay. So first and foremost, we are regulated by the acts. The acts are law. These are passed by Parliament. For Malaysia, this is the OSHA Act 1994 and the Food and Machinery Act 1967. Food Factories and Machinery Act 1967. Okay, and both of these actually list down what is the regulations that are needed and what are the gears, the PPE, and also the safety equipment that are needed, and some of the laws regarding management of safety and health. Is a system that this particular acts has actually embarked and enforced people into. So meaning that they will tell the acts that your project, your work, your factory, your machineries must have certain health and safety management system. And that system is what I've spoken about just now. So you can create the company policy on these systems, okay? And they will say that you must have this system. So meaning that if you fail in that law, that somebody die and then you get sued, and then people come and check, the Department of Department of Occupational Health and Safety come and check. They will look at whether you have that proper system and equipment and safety equipment in place or not. Otherwise, you will be breaking the law of Malaysia. Okay. Then the next thing is you also have this so this is the safety system. So in this system here, you need to follow, you need to encourage the organization to do it, and then the system also will tell you to prevent accidents and what are some of the losses that will come with it. And then you need to be aware of that. So you must have that system, okay, the health and management systems, which at the end of the day is what you created for your own company. So in this OSHMS system, you can refer to these Malaysian standards to actually help you create that systems as well. Okay. So whatever I've spoken about is actually also, part of these sort of things. And then so this OSHMS, this is a Malaysian standard. It's just like your code, your like a guidebook. Yeah, I should say a guidebook for you to create an OHS system for your work site. Okay, and what are some of the legal duties that you have, and then if you do have this system, what are some of the benefits and how you can prevent accidents and do that. Okay, and reduce unnecessary losses. So basically, again, this is the system here is what I've spoken about. You refer back to exactly what I've spoken about. They tell you to do this thing, but I also tell you to do this thing in the PDF file that I have. So I explained that a lot more in the past 2 recordings on what are the organizing, what are the planning, how do you create that system, and how do you create that procedures manual, and how do you do review, how do you do performance review and safety measurement and all that. Okay, so this is what the OSHMS actually get you to do. So this guidebook, okay, get you to do this. Yeah. And then you also have this Jawatan Kuasa, the system, to set up, you have to set up, this is by Searing. They will get you to this sort of, these are their policy. So besides this OSHA Acts, Food Factory and Machineries Act, and also this Malaysian standards by CRIM and the OSHMS systems 1722. These are some of the OSHA acts. The acts are legal. These are legal things. These are things that will land you in jail, okay, if you don't do it. This is Malaysian standard by CRIM and these are MS 1722. This is actually like a guidebook, for you to create that system. That actually it actually is the ripper off from the acts, okay? And then you have the Department of Occupational Health and Safety to regulate all this. And you also have NIOSH, which is the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health for Construction. So these are, NIOSH is like not so much of a regulatory body as I understand it. They are more of a supporting body for to train engineers, to be aware of all these and then to help you to learn how to create OHMS systems. There are courses to go to. They give you certificate. It's just like the relationship between the BEM and IEM. BEM is a regulatory body. IEM is a supporting body, but they don't have regulatory effect. Meaning that they can't go around penalizing people, but they can help with training them, can help with examination, they can help to create more awareness. And of course, in the construction industry, we have the CIDB, and the CIDB with the green card systems, meaning that, you have been briefed on what to do on construction site and some of the work procedures that is available for you to follow when you are doing certain works. These are meaning that you have gone through that training and they gave you a green card, meaning that you can enter the site. So you are aware of what is that world. When you open that door, that world out there in the construction site, what is it like? Okay. So in terms of government regulations and policy, we're talking about the OSHA Acts. OSHA is OSHA. It's OSH Acts. Okay. Then we have the Factory and Machinery Acts, which is actually very, very old, and they talk not so much on construction, but generally factory and machineries. I keep on saying food. I don't know why. I must be very hungry, I think. Sorry about that. It's factory. So it started off from factory. So everything like quality management, it also starts from factory, you see. So this act is macam like the bapa of everything. And then later on in 1994, we have the OSHA. So these two are the main thing. And then we have the DOSH, Department of Occupational Health and Safety, to look after and regulate, and make sure that people follow this. So they are the regulatory body. And then we have also the things like Malaysian standard by CRIM, the MS 1722. This is encouraging people to do, this is the manual to help you to create that management system for OSHA, for occupational health and safety. Then we have NIOSH to give training, to give support to the regulatory body. And we've got CIDB who look after the construction site in very, very specific, particular focus on our construction industry with their green card system. So these are what the overall legal effort that we are putting in, the regulations and legal effort that we're putting in, okay? So again, overall in the country, we have this effort, and then we have in the management, in the own company, you have certain effort, and then in terms of the basic provision, you have got all the hardware that you must give to your workers. So, how effective it is at the moment still an issue. There is still problems with occupational health and safety in construction safety, in construction health. So yeah, it is an effort. We will continue with that effort. Okay. So this is all I have for recordings for occupational health and safety in construction. So I hope that you all can use this information well for your working in the future. And right at the moment, maybe everybody is worried about IDP. So these are some of the information that are available for IDP. Okay. Thank you.